typically what happens when somebody gets started in business, they'll buy a business opportunity course. And what I mean by business opportunity course is it's a course that tells you what specific thing to sell to what specific kind of person. And if 3,000 people buy that shit, and the target audience is 300,000 people, and in a general target audience, maybe 1% of the available people are willing to purchase at this precise moment, your allotment for what you could otherwise sign is so small because of just the sheer amount of competition. And you can imagine what happens as multiple people start selling the business opportunity. It's so fucking much that it's just, it just saturates it. And it's not like, oh, it's too saturated, it's impossible. You just have to change the selling technique. Like if there's 10,000 people trying to sell cold email as a service to marketing agencies or B2B businesses, and they're using cold email to acquire it. Not only are you selling the same thing to the same target audience, you're using the same marketing channel. And you can't compete unless you do the things that other people won't do and establish staying power. And what I mean by that is X amount of people are gonna give up and churn from the thing. But if you just stick with it and you are generating client results and you're making videos on it and you go to a podcast and then you start to figure things out that the business opportunity course seller didn't tell you, and then eventually you become better than them at it. And then like you're the guy who does that. So it's like, okay, if you bought one, but there's just this delusion that, oh, I'm gonna buy this thing and I'm gonna make 10K a month my first month. Bro, I fucking promise you're not gonna make 10K a month in your first month in business. That's like the most, you just don't know anything. It's hard to explain. It's like you don't know how to functionally operate an entity. Like you just don't know business. And you just need staying power. You stay and you do it for a long time. And then you're doing something and it leads, you start with X and then it leads to Y, then it leads to Z, then it leads to W. And then over the course of a year, you know so much, you know so many things and you become powerful. And that's how you see all these people. It's like, oh, I'm doing 100K a month, doing 200K a month. It's like, dude, these guys have been in business for like 4 years. Like a long time. And you might get angry at it, but maybe you should get angry at yourself for not being better than them. I got that from Hermosi. He talks about like you can get angry at someone for making more than you and you can feel upset about it, but just the sheer raw fact is that they quite literally just are better than you. So maybe if you don't want to be angry, perhaps consider becoming better. That's pretty much what people don't want to do, what they don't want to hear.